Hello everybody and welcome to a new globe story from ReasonableRaptor. I thought this might be a good short video for ReasonableRaptor to talk about because it's a video from a relatively, well, compared to mine, it's a huge channel. It's FE peer review, and I'll of course link to his channel and his video down in the description because I'm answering his call because he asked us, the globe debunking community, to answer some of his questions concerning how we deal with this flat earth thing. So without further ado, I want to start with the first question. With this, I'm pretty much split in two. I think for the smaller channels like mine, with people that don't make any money off of making videos, that just are in direct discussions with flat earthers, just like me. I think it's necessary to address that specific flat earther. For other channels like Conspiracy Cats or Simon Dan or Bob the Science Guy, I'm pretty much on the side that Bob the Science Guy is taking, because he's also responded to this exact video from FE peer review, and he said that we should tackle flat earth claims in a more general sense without addressing individual flat earthers and thus giving them a stage, so to speak. So I'm on Bob's side for the larger channels that obviously also deal with mostly deal with the larger flat earth channels, but for smaller channels or smaller YouTubers, I think it's all fair game. Do what you want to do. I've started making YouTube videos by making responses or making response videos to a specific flat earther. So to me, it's all fair game for smaller channels. On to the next question. I want to answer this from a little bit different angle, and I know that I'm gonna contradict myself in a later question a little bit, but I want to put out the idea that we, and I'm not talking about the debunking community, I'm talking about we as a society, as a not American or German or British, but as a Western society, we will always have to deal with stupid people. I think that's just, it's just going to always be this way. If flat Earth is going down and nobody will talk about it in 5 years, awesome. I think the YouTubers that I've already named, they did an amazing job. They put a lot of time and effort in it, and it was totally worth it. But I think there will be another kind of stupid always out there. So I think it's something we always have to tackle, and that is something that society has to deal with. Just like in politics, where you have to deal with extreme right and extreme left views, and you have to deal with criminals and whatnot. I think you get my point. Okay, on to the next question. Also, I'm pretty much on the side on Bob the Science Guy's side there. I think that flat Earth in and of itself is not really dangerous as a as a belief system, because it's not. It's just a bunch of crap mingled together. There might be individuals that are harmful and that are dangerous. But I think as a whole, the flat Earth itself is not dangerous. What is dangerous is that it's spreading. If you believe in one conspiracy theory, or if you believe in one stupid worldview, then you're prone to believe in other stupid things. So yes, I think indirectly flat Earth does do harm, and we do have to work against it. And again, reiterating what I said in question 2, I think we always will have to do this. If flat earthism is gone, then creationism will still be a thing, for example. Okay, to the next question. I'm going to give kind of the same answer as before. I think if you choose to go into this debunking thing and do it on YouTube, creating debunking videos, do whatever floats your boat. You can try tackle the bigger ones, or just as I did, I kind of slid into the whole thing and decided, not really thinking about it. I was just discussing what was it? Refraction and that kind of stuff in the comment section with a flurfer, and that kind of escalated, and then I decided to make videos of it, and I've since created 5 videos discussing with that specific flat earther, who also has, I don't know, a few dozen followers. So yeah, I'm guessing my point is everything helps. I don't think there's a right or wrong dealing with flat Earth. On to the next thing. This is a really interesting question, and again, I'm pretty much, I'm mostly quoting Bob the Science Guy here, because we kind of seem to be on the same level of thinking. I think the first part of the question is definitely a yes. So I think going to the root of the problem, confronting their psychological issues, is the way to go when directly or when speaking about specific flat earthers or their belief system, because that's what it is. And I think, but that's just my opinion, I think that it's giving them leverage to be able to speak to actual scientists. When I see debates where PhD Tony is on, or I mean really real scientists that actually do great stuff in their field, it's giving the random flat earthers that talk to these great scientists, it gives them leverage. They think they're on the same level as those scientists, and that just kind of irks me. I don't know why. I mean, it's PhD Tony's choice to do that, and I'm all for it. I think it's awesome what he's doing. But yeah, I'm really torn with that. I don't know if we should give stupid people that, or rephrase that, people unwilling to learn, I don't think we should give them that leverage. On the other hand, and thinking about the flip side of this, the real positive thing is, for me at least, I've learned a whole lot while digging into this whole flat Earth topic. I've learned so much from so many smart people. Again, PhD Tony, taught me about seismic waves crossing or traveling the globe and stuff, the stuff that I didn't know anything about before. And it also made me think for myself about how you actually prove that the Earth is a globe. What can you do for yourself when you go out there? What can you do to actually do experiments to prove the globe? And that way of thinking, that way of rethinking your own worldview about how you can prove your own worldview, I think that is really worth a whole lot. Really, really, yeah, it's really, really great. And I think this must also be addressed, that the positive effects that those YouTubers have on people that know that the Earth is a globe, that believe in science. I think it really helps those people to strengthen their belief in science and to strengthen their ability to counter attack those claims that are put out by flurfers quite eloquently. I mean, it's really hard to when you're not used to it to counter those statements that flurfers put out. And I think it's a really great exercise. So yeah, I don't know what what point I was trying to make here, but I think yeah, it's a two-way approach. I think the leveraging the flurf community up in a way and having a discussion about science with them is, yeah, again, I'm reiterating, but it's bad in a way, but it's also good in a way, good for the normal people out there that learn so much about all the different fields of physics and geology and all that stuff. On to the next question. Yeah, this kind of goes into the answer that I just gave at question 5. I mean, to be honest, I've been quite aggressive towards some flat earthers, and I still am really annoyed by most of the, I mean, most flat earthers, because the way they interact with other people, it's just, most of them just act like total dickholes, and that's just not how you talk to people, period. And therefore I like watching channels like FTFE or Team Skeptic that just ridicule them and call them names. On the other hand, I also like channels like AB Science or Bob the Science Guy that really dig into the science of things and of those things, and try to tackle it really scientifically and neutrally. So I think that's the beauty of YouTube. That's the beauty of the interwebs. I mean, we have all the colors of the rainbow, really. And if flurfers choose to go on channels like Team Skeptic and FTFE, they know what they're in for. Just like Globers know what they're in for when they go on Nathan Oakley's channel. So I think it would be wrong to make a 1 or 0 choice there, or to call one or the other better. I think that's the beauty of YouTube. There's everything for everybody. So yeah, that was it. I hope it was more or less concise what I was saying, and I would love to hear feedback from some of you. I think it's also an awesome idea from FE peer review to start a discussion about this, and I'm really looking forward to having it and to interacting with other flat earth debunkers. So